Hello and welcome to the Path of Least Resistance. Tomorrow we are getting Annie as a new 6-star, so to prep for that I'm going to be doing the 5-star Lissandra adventure using Annie at 3 stars and no epic relics. For relics we are going to be using Wicked Harvest, Dreadway Chase Gun, and Grand General's Counterplan. This will let us replay Annie. Dreadway gives us some extra damage. Could use Ludens instead of Wicked Harvest, but we are going to be planning to go for Mortal Marks, so that'll give us a way to just clear out the enemy board when we play Annie, and since Annie costs 1, it's pretty good, I would say. Don't know that mana gems are particularly necessary when we're playing, but I guess they're never bad. Predict is also fine. Feels like I may have done this before a long time ago, and I'm in common powers. It's gonna take disarmed. Might have just started and quit an adventure. I do that sometimes. Actually not sure what I want. Like, focusing crystal is okay. I don't hate either rally or Vampiric Scepter. That's like 8 hit points right there. I don't know. We'll find out. Haven't played Annie realistically in a while, and I kinda don't remember very much. You do want Annie in hand, you do want probably Mana Soul Student as well, that'll help. Don't want to play Legion Saboteur until they play the cards that they're gonna play, so next round is even probably fine for that. They're almost definitely gonna play that Inspiring Mentor, and we'll probably want to stun it. We can maybe stun it with Spellslinger, and then that will give us a blocker against the other one. Maybe should have stunned that one and blocked that one, so when we drop Annie we would have done enough damage to kill them. It's probably a better plan. We're going to play the Inspiring Mentor at least. I think they're out of units in hand. We're going to just drop Annie here. I was wrong, they are not out of units in hand. I'm going to play the 2 warning shots, drop Legion Saboteur. Annie's spell is Disintegrate. That makes it really safe when you attack, because you can always Disintegrate and kill a unit, but you might want to hold it in case you want to play an additional Annie, which would do Wicked Harvest again, or also has the ability to do something. Wish my brain worked. Oh man, I really wish my brain worked. I don't even know what I was saying. Anyway, you can Wicked Harvest, you can also play extra Dreadway Chase Guns there. Gonna take 5, it's fine. Just gonna drop new Annie, do more damage, more warning shots. Could level her up, probably. Worth doing. Gonna play Captive Grey back here. And then we're just gonna attack with everything. If I lose this Annie, I think it's fine. We don't have to though, we can just like double Disintegrate here. Meteor into another Disintegrate, which is great. Did want to play Mana Soul Student, that's pretty nice. And then we're going to Guile one of these units. And we can block this with anything. For example, if we wanted to block with Annie, we could do that. And then we have a choice between saving the Grand General's Counterplan Annie for later, or just using it as a Disintegrate and playing the natural one. I think getting rid of their unit's probably fine. And then we drop Annie. Double warning shot. And we're gonna stun, it'll do a bunch of damage. Then we can finish off the game with Death's Hand, that's fine. being recalled to hand is actually good, because you can just replay. I'll take Deathless on Captive Greyback, sounds fine. And skip there. Feral Presence is probably fine. Start with it in hand, it has Predict. I don't think it'd be wrong to pick, but generally speaking I just avoid. I think I pass, let them play a card. I'm not convinced they'll play another one, so we'll drop Annie here. They did play another one, my bad. Double warning shot and then just attack, they'll probably block. As long as we keep them with no units on the board, we're doing pretty well. Drop Mana Soul Student here, even if we take the 1 damage, that is fine. Because we can Guile later, and just gives us damage. Don't want to drop Captive Greyback because I don't have quite enough mana, so we're going to go ahead and play the Aspiring Chronomancer. And then we're going to attack here. If we attack with the Mana Soul Student, he probably dies, and we don't really want that to happen, so we're just going to attack with Annie, and we're going to be playing Disintegrate to get rid of the unit, although this was not the unit I wanted them to block with, and I wasn't paying attention because I was looking at the Disintegrate. So just kind of wasted a spell there. No big deal. They play a card, so we're going to stun. And then I don't know what they do here. Could stun the elusive just to make it dead. And then we're going to block here, and we're going to Disintegrate. Then we're going to drop a new Annie, doing a bunch of damage, playing more warning shots. Not sure what my plan is. Captive Greyback's probably fine. And we'll just attack here. Not quite good enough to win. I think I Disintegrate here. We're not going to be using it anywhere else, so seems fine. If you want, you can Disintegrate your own unit, and then your unit dies, which means you can replay, then play a warning shot. Should have, freed up more hand space before I did that, but I was kind of just showing the concept more than anything. Next round we have a wide enough board that some amount of damage is going to get through, and that game is done. Ravenbloom Conservatory is fine. I don't know. And we go into Snowy Razorclaw. This is one of the harder adventures, but I think it'll be okay. Just whenever your opponent has Rally every round, it's kind of rough. I'm going to keep the Disintegrate. We have Death Sand too. We can get rid of 1 unit with that. And don't know if they're going to play another card here. So I'm going to Guile as kind of a passing move, let them decide, and then drop. Then play our double warning shots. So these are both natural Disintegrates, not Annie's version. Drop Ravenbloom Conservatory. Everything has vulnerable. So we can just disintegrate this unit to get rid of it. Kinda want them to have no units. Wait, why did... What? Did I play in the wrong order? I think I'm stupid. It's fine. We'll make up for it later. Maybe I needed to disintegrate it before I attacked? I don't know what I did. Not gonna worry too hard about it. We could Guile, but if we Guile, then we can't Death's Hand, and I think Death's Hand is just gonna be a little bit better here, because it'll give us an extra blocker. Because I messed up, didn't need that extra blocker. Play another Chronomancer, pick up Annie. We do want Annie on the board. And here, guess we could play Zillion is fine. I don't know if I want to though. Ravenbloom? Want like a 1-cost unit would be ideal. I'm gonna skip. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of a couple units here. Actually, let's get rid of the 7. Didn't draw our Annie because I played Zillion, and now we have Annie, but a little bit late. I'm gonna take all this damage. Bunch of mistakes here. Drop Annie, kill all the units. This is countdown, so countdown is round start. If I disintegrate, it's not gonna matter. I'll play the other Ravenbloom here. And get rid of that guy next round if you want. So we're gonna disintegrate. Can drop the other Mana Soul student. And disintegrate that one as well. I think I attack everything. This is just like a safety, make sure they have no units on the board thing. It'll cost us a Mana Soul student to do so, but I mean I messed up so much that I think I need to make other choices. Can only stun one. Actually I can stun both, but not at the same time. Take 4. Drop Tibbers. Maybe you should have disintegrated the Razorclaw. Attack for 15. I play cards. Just want them to get a bunch of stuff down. So that will kill. This will kill. That will kill. This way we take no damage. Don't think there's a way for me to do one more damage. Be nice though. Now we're gonna stun. And I'm fine with whatever happens here. No, I've Captive Grey back. I'll just drop him and I'll gain some life. And then he'll come back from Deathless and I'll gain more life. And then we'll just attack here. Something like that. So yeah, not the best play I've ever done, but still fine. Take Time Trick, it'll draw us a card, and predict. Spells Chest. You have to go the top route, even though we want Champion Item Chest. We'll skip, and we get the Ethereal Remitter. We are looking for Mortal Marks. Mercy Gillians is probably fine. Sensuous Toll actually is maybe okay too. Arms Race, probably bad. Vestige is terrible. And so we couldn't find what we were looking for. Spells cost 2 less, units cost 1 more. Mostly interested in playing 1 unit. We actually don't have that many spells. We have Guile, I guess. So I think I skip, and I'm sad about it. So you could take on Yielding Determination. Obviously that's the correct thing to do if you're in this situation. I don't super want to do that, because if I die then it won't be like a good showing. Share the Bounty does literally nothing for us. We're not targeting allies with single target spells, and Mountain's Peak is probably actively bad for us, because it'll just let them play giant cards for free, and we don't really have giant cards. I'm going to take Share the Bounty, skipping that legendary, even though you should definitely take the legendary. If you're not recording a video showing people how to do a thing, take the legendary power. I really wanted Mortal Marks. That's gonna make my day. And drop Ravenbloom Conservatory here, and they pass. Do they play another card? They do, but it's not one that's helpful for us. Drop Annie, double warning shot, and attack. Not sure what I want to do here. Probably just Death's Hand. It's fine. But I think I'm going to pass, see if they have another card to play. They don't. So, like I said here, we could disintegrate ourselves and then replay Annie for more damage. I don't think that's a good call at this point. I'm just going to go ahead and Death's Hand here. Kind of wanted to do it anyway. Mana Soul Student would have also been a good plan. Just block and drop that. I'm going to play their guy. And we really want him to die, so I think I attack with 2 units. They'll probably block it with 1 of them, and then we'll disintegrate here. This way these don't turn into Frozen Thralls. If that were to happen, we would have a bad day. Could gain a bunch of life with Captive Greybacks. It's a little better playing it next round. Potentially we could just chill here too. Like, not a huge reason to do anything. And then it'll give us more information, so. If I play like a Disintegrate here, this unit will die. Don't really have much for that one, so this will be fine. I think I just dropped Captive Greyback here, so it's available for next round. And we are burning cards. Don't want to play another Ravenbloom. So I think I play Aspiring Chronomancer.
When we look ahead, we know how to prepare.
Stormbringer. Yeah. So because they did that, they're probably not going to do anything else. Let's attack. So one of these will turn. We're going to want to stun that as soon as possible. And we'll stun it with Guile. There it is. Couldn't find it for a second. Drop Annie. Double warning shot. Do a little extra damage to the Nexus. I apparently got cost reduced, so we drop that. And I guess we can play the Ravenbloom, no reason not to. And this attack, I have to take 3. I think it wins. Oh, that guy got stunned. I did not expect that. I should have. I should have, because obviously that was gonna happen. But my plan was for Annie to die and then I just replay.
Explosives primed.
Oops. So I'll probably take some damage here. Tibbers can stun. They're actually good, I think. Okay, we take one.
You're something special, aren't you?
Now we attack him in the game. There were better options than what I did, I just didn't think about them. So, for example, if we had dropped the tie bulk, then we would have done more damage, and then that probably would have been good enough, but I don't know. Thinking is hard. Take the prefect. I think the general idea is remove it later. Like right here would be good. Get rid of time trick. It's fine, but I'm trying to reduce cards out of my deck right now. And House Spider as well. I think this is... Actually, I don't want Kahiri either. But taking 16 damage is probably not a good idea. I think I mixed up Snowy Razorclaw earlier with Alpha Wildclaw. This is the one that rallies at return. Do they both rally at return? I don't know anymore. Keep the Greybacks, I need hit points. We did get an Annie. I'm gonna pass, let them play a card. Play Annie, but it doesn't solve my problem of this unit, so we're gonna stun it. And then we're gonna double warning shot. Oh, I could have attacked. I said I could have attacked before I even confirmed. So, didn't I stun that? No, I played Disintegrate. Okay. I thought I had stunned that. It's fine. We'll just replay. I'm not doing well. Didn't get the power I wanted. Can't play any card correctly. Just gonna block. This'll give me more hit points. I don't have the mana to do anything here, so we're just gonna take a bunch of damage. I guess if he gets to attack 3 times or whatever, it's just a thing that happens. It's fine. It's done. I think it also has Overwhelm, which is annoying. I pass because I want to play these Disintegrates. Maybe just one of them is fine. Now we'll just block. Now we'll draw Mana Soul Student. Mana Soul Student's just passive damage every round, it's really nice. And then we're gonna attack here. Maybe could have waited for them to play another card. Maybe that would have been ideal. Seems like they don't care. Stunning. That's fine. Also fine. Sure. Not worried about anything yet. We're going to block, and we're going to block, and we're going to block. And I think I Disintegrate here. That'll kill 3 of the units on their board. I only take 2. Pretty good. We do not have the attack token, so I think we open by stunning. And then we'll drop Mana Soul Student. Then we just pass. Attack with everything. I think this wins. Yeah. We do play a lot of cards in a round, so Lissandra is going to be interesting. Guess we take Mana Soul Student. I haven't found cards that I really like either. I think prefer not to play Anivia, although Trundle, because we do go long, might also be an issue. I have Disintegrate. It's probably fine. Probably fine either way, actually, because of Disintegrate. So, Equinox Crystal, great. Hextech Fabricator, also great. Mana Soul Student, sure, why not? Extra powers on your cards, never bad. Unless they're bad, which can happen. We go into Trundle. Reroll everything, try to get our Annie. We draw double zillion, we're sad. They play a card, we drop our Conservatory, we pass. Still don't want to play anything because I don't have anything like really strong here. I pass again and they'll play Trundle? Okay, perfect. We Disintegrate now. And then we drop Annie, this will kill Trundle. We'll play double warning shots. And we can drop more mana on the board. We take the Spellslinger for the defensiveness. And if we attack here, they're going to block both. Which is totally fine. Don't care about that. Never cared about anything less. Kinda curious what the next card they're gonna play is. But there's not a good way for me to bait it out. I guess it'd be Guile. Yeah, it's just another one of those guys. I kinda wanna keep Death's Hand for later. I'm just gonna pass here. They're gonna attack. Could Disintegrate, no reason not to, I guess. And Chronomancer will give us more mana. And we can take Annie for more Disintegrate as well. Guess we could play Zillion. Why not? Take Time Bomb. Drop Time Bomb. Okay, we want all their units removed from their board as soon as possible. Now this does 2, does like 1. I think we still don't want to play Death's Hand. I don't know. And Death's Hand and then attack. I kind of wanted to save the Death's Hand to pair it with Disintegrate to get rid of a big unit at some point, but I don't know that my opportunity for that is gonna show up. And I don't want units on the board because they're gonna start playing 8 cost units, which means everything's gonna get +8/+8, which makes everything super dangerous. And to prevent that danger, we need to make sure they don't have those units. For example, we are stunning. They got all their mana back, so they can do it again. Yep, this is pretty much exactly what I was worried about. Is fine.
It's Kythera, Annie. Hey, Tibbers.
We're gonna Disintegrate. We take 15, can't stop it. We do get rid of one of the units. I've got Mana Soul Student here. I think I've done 0 damage this entire time. And we'll pass. This has Vulnerable, so we can remove it. Tybulk will make everything do a little bit more damage, which I think is good. Wrath of the Freljord has to go. For sure. You have 3 Disintegrates and plenty of mana. So I think we just attack. And it's fine. Gonna Disintegrate here. And then we Disintegrate, and then we Disintegrate. I really need to figure out what I'm doing wrong with the Disintegrate there. Again, I think I need to do it ahead of time instead of on the stack. But so I know what I'm doing wrong. I'm just I just need to stop doing it. Let me rephrase. I know exactly what I'm doing wrong. I need to stop doing it. Not a good plan. Guess we just block, I don't know. We can drop time bombs, but my hand is just getting over full here. Drop Tibbers. Oh, I should have disintegrated that first. That would have been smart. Captive Greyback will give me a bunch of hit points, so that's always fun. Hey, Mana Soul Student. Going to disintegrate ahead of time. And we attack here. Something like this. Maybe over Captive Greyback is better. Probably lose a unit, but fine. Not worried about it. Play. Need to play something just to get something out of my hand. Guess Kahiri, we have plenty of mana already. Don't need our mana gems anymore. This guy is swole. Stun. Actually, it's better if we stun over here. And we replace the guy with vulnerable to stun again. Otherwise they can attack with overwhelm into the vulnerable unit. You don't want that to happen. If we had overwhelm on Annie, that'd be really good with this focusing crystal. And of course you're not assured to get focusing crystal. We didn't know that ahead of time, but would have been nice. And attack with everything here. And we're going to disintegrate, and we're going to disintegrate. And drop the other Kahiri just to get it out of my hand. Guile here for fun. Make Annie a little bit bigger. Okay, pass. Play a time bomb, I guess? I don't know. They're starting to run out of cards in my deck. 10 left. Can't play Ice Pillar, so not worried about that. Gonna Guile the Overwhelm unit. And I guess we play Raven Bloom. Gonna block a bunch. Disintegrate. Disintegrate. This one doesn't need a disintegrate. Disintegrate does put a card back in my deck, but it also takes a card from it. So, draws a card, I guess is the correct terminology. Play Tibulk, play Mana Soul. I think we win. Took a long time, but honestly wasn't that challenging. You're able to deal with all of their giant units pretty well because of Disintegrate. Take the stun. Don't need a heal, could get rid of a card. Champion item chest, we're going to take Deathless, love Deathless. And we go into Lissandra with All Things Grow Cold. So her units are going to be very big, and we did not get the power I wanted. Mortal Marks, which would have let us remove all of their units really easily. So this is going to be probably a little bit of a struggle, would be my guess. I pass, let them play a card. If it's Lissandra, we disintegrate. They might play another card. Then we're going to drop Annie. Now we can only play one card because of her thing where she makes your 4th card cost 3 more, but that's fine. I already have a guy out. I'm gonna stun here. Can't stun both. Well, that's not true. I'm not going to stun both. I can't block a fearsome unit. I need to play warning shot. Then I can block. And I'm gonna disintegrate. Deathless may have been a mistake. Lost our Mana Soul student, unfortunate. Going to play a mana gem.
In this timeline, we're sure to save Ekathia.
Okay. Wonder if Disintegrate would have killed their units. I don't know if that counts as damage or no damage. So I played 1 unit, which means I can play 1 more card. And then I can drop Annie. So now imagine I had Mortal Marks. This board is clear. Very nice. Seems fine. Not like super concerned about that. Should have been concerned about that. Gonna take a ton of damage here. Like we can Guile. There's still 32 damage. And it's overwhelm damage. They're definitely gonna attack because they have nothing else to do. Could stun and then have a blocker. You can Guile and Death's Hand. Guiled the wrong unit.
You're dead meat. Quit struggling.
Okay, so we lose. What you gonna do?
At last, my time is at hand.
Keep Disintegrate, keep Spellslinger. Play Disintegrate. Oh no, they started. Used to Deadly Adventures where that is not possible. They took a bunch of damage for no reason, could have guiled there. Play Warning Shot, it's fine. Drop Raven Bloom. We're gonna attack here. And we're going to Disintegrate.
A dark cloud looms on the horizon.
It's Kythera, Annie. Hey, Tibbers. I'm gonna get bit.
I'd like to reiterate just how much I wanted Mortal Marks here.
I will remind the world of true power.
So a thing you can do is string your spells together. So for example, if we do Death's Hand and then Disintegrate, even if it would push us over that 3 card limit, it won't go up because they're being played at the same time and the cost is already set. So you can kind of double up spells that way. If they're fast. Play Tibbers, like Disintegrate into Tibbers. I think that's probably what I'm gonna do. I think I'm also gonna drop Grey back here. So we'll disintegrate twice. Actually, yeah, this is fine. This guy can be blocked, so not as important. Overwhelm units, getting rid of those is value. Very nice, not great for me. Suddenly very glad that I had another stun available. Just gonna eat the damage here. We'll get some life back when the frozen tombs break. Okay, and he got radiant plate armor, which is awful. And I'm gonna get hit with buried in ice again. It has scout too. Real unfortunate stuff. I have to pass. Could attack, I guess. Just gonna block it with the Watcher though. So I have no deck, which isn't great.
Where are you from?
Don't have Disintegrate because Grand General's Counterplan didn't go off because my hand was full. Do have 2 zillions in hand. Which might get me cards in my deck. So we disintegrate the Watcher. Not sure I can play all 3 of these. I can. Great. This Annie lives. I had another disintegrate. Could use that too. Also, I didn't disintegrate the Watcher. This is the one thing I said I needed to do. Sometimes, man. Sometimes. Like careful preparation. Just trying to get cards back in my deck. Oh, date. It's good. Is it even possible to live at this point? Don't know the answer to that. We will do our best. They block and we actually play Disintegrate this time.
Let's go, keeper. No time to waste. Remember, time spent planning is never wasted.
We disintegrate, we disintegrate, we disintegrate. Shouldn't have attacked with Zillion, that was a mistake. kind of needed him to put more cards in my deck. Although there might not be any more copies of him in my deck either, because of the Watcher. So I have enough damage to win the game. I just need to clear out their board. I'm not really sure how to do that right now. I'd love for them to attack. Okay, so if I attack right now, I'm gonna do, let's say, 12 damage. So we would do that, and then these two would hit because these two are getting blocked. So 12 damage, obviously an insufficient amount of damage. Don't really have more ways to put cards in my deck. Could make the 12 20. Shards is fine, I guess. I could have disintegrated into that. That was game winning. Also, apparently this guy puts cards back in my deck, so pretty cool. I have a stun. Okay, we stun and disintegrate. Again, chaining those spells together so that we can play them for cheaper. Then we attack. This guy's stunned, so he can't do anything. We're going to pull the weakest target, and then this should win. Now imagine if I had Mortal Marks at any point during that game. If I had Mortal Marks at any point, we would have consistently been able to clear the Nexus. Should you have Mortal Marks, I probably wouldn't pick up Deathless on Annie because then you can't replay Wicked Harvest, which, you know, is how you're clearing the board. The warning shots are good for the rest of the game. You could probably swap it off though, because it's not really winning anything. And maybe you do like a second Grand General's Counterplan even, because Disintegrate's a really strong card. Yeah, something like that. Overall, I didn't get what I wanted. I didn't take the revival power and took a card that does nothing instead, or power that does nothing instead. Overall, still wasn't like the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. It was mostly fine. We had Snowy Razorclaw and Alpha Wildclaw, which are both kind of difficult. I also had Zephyr Sage, which is normally difficult, and it wasn't a problem at all. Guile being a stun that you start with every round is really powerful. We also took a Pity Power to start with, which was disarmed. So I think ultimately you're not going to have too much trouble. Could consider something like Chemtech or Archangel staff for games do go long, and having more mana is never bad. Arcane Comet is probably fine, but I wouldn't say it's like the best thing you could do. I probably wouldn't go Guardian Angel, because Dreadway is fine, but you want to replay Wicked Harvest, I think. And I think Ludens is okay, but not for the build that we're using. Cannon Barrage is obviously pointless. Stalkers is pointless. You could do double Star Gem and like both of the Guardians is fine. I don't think Tempest Blade matters. Seaver's Crest is pointless. Loose Cannons, probably bad. And most despair is actually not terrible. You did like double up most despair and Grand General's counterplan would be kind of funny. Yeah, I don't know. I think what I did is what I would do. Maybe replace Warning Shot or Dreadway Chase Gun with Archangels or Chemtech would be maybe how I would approach it again. But aside from that, it was fine. Overall, not that bad. And this is 3 stars, no epic relics. So, you know, prepare yourself for tomorrow by doing this. Well, don't do it until tomorrow because obviously it won't help. But, you know, you can watch the video and learn or whatever. Feel free to ask any questions. Obviously, I made a ton of bad plays and it still worked out for me. So, that is all for me. Thank you for watching. If you like what I'm doing, like and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.